course is on mind management techniques, right? Third class. What did you learn the other 2 days? What is mind? What is mind and then? Block, thoughts. Okay, so what is mind now? The next day you learned what is mind, bundle of thought. Limiting factors, self-limiting factors. What are they? Okay. What are 2 hours and 2 minutes? What else you learn? Conscious mind? Okay, not conscious mind. Both. More of subconscious mind. Then tips on mind management. So you learn tips by heart now? You know the tips. What are the tips? Okay. So you are better than me now. Oh, lot of smile around now. You practice it? No. Smiling. Oh, there is no practice required. You are already inside that. Fine. What else? What else? What do you think of mind management techniques? You all came to manage your mind? How many of you are management students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what's your topic? You are not in this world. Control your mind. Management finished. When I asked you what is your subject? MBBS. So how many of you are doctors or closely related to health science? Yeah, you are there. You are both in management and health. Both. You manage hospitals? Okay. So now microbiology or marketing? Okay.
I work for HSBC, sir.
Where is that? Attic City. What about you? Microbiology. So you are also many biologists? How many of you are biologists? Microbiology. Okay, only 1 or 2. What about you? BTech. Which subject? Any one of you who attended my classes earlier? What was that course you attended? Personality development. No, developed? How about you? Communication skill. You yourself? You attended communication. Now you have to communicate controlled mind. Under controlled mind, how do you communicate, right? Okay, what about you? Somebody from back. Communication skill. Nobody attended mind management and again attending the same class, no? Somebody will attend to see whether I have improved or not. People who attended my class is not improved, but they will reappear to see whether I have improved or not. So, do you think that your mind have to be managed? How many of you think positively that your mind is to be managed? Your soul is to be managed. So you want to know some techniques. That's why you came to Ramakrishna. You're sure in 6 days you will be good in controlling mind. Eh? Not sure. No confidence in Ramakrishna. Yeah. Abhyasena tu kaundeya. Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, if you don't practice, whatever you learn is useless. Who is that Prime Minister of India who is ringing around? No problem. If you're sorry yourself, fine. But I say don't control your mind. Leave it free, you know. So happy. Mind management, mind control is like controlling a kite. Allow it to fly, but keep a rope. Kite flying is like that, right? No? If you don't keep a rope, what will happen? It goes. So control it, but don't keep it closed inside the shell. Don't allow your mind not to function. Useless. It should fly. It should fly so free. And it should reach everywhere. Many students will come and tell me, when I open my book, my mind goes here and there. So wonderful. Your mind is working. If it's not working, it does not go anywhere, right? If it does not go anywhere, that means your mind is not working. If it's working, it can be repaired. It's not working, very difficult. Maintenance is very difficult. So it's good that your mind is going somewhere else. Lack of concentration is a good sign. Lack of concentration is a good sign. It should go in many places. When you sit here, when I am talking, you should think about different things. Right, no? It's not good. You must be able to concentrate here. But I am not Amitabh Bachchan, I am not Shah Rukh Khan who is appearing in Crorepati and all that. To be always seeing what happens to him. The lip movement is by heart, cheeks are by heart, hairstyle is by heart, all actions are by heart. Closely watch. So your concentration depends on how attractive is that. Right? Many people will go for movie and whole concentrated you are able to see the movie. 2.5 hours, no problem. But 2.5 hours in a classroom, so boring. After 10 minutes you will lose concentration. Open up a book, 5 minutes goes off. Why? Because it's not thrilling. The Shraddha depends on your interest. Concentration depends on how thrilling is that. So you cannot find fault with mind. So don't think that mind control, mind management means any dirty things also you must be able to concentrate for long. It's not that. That's a nice joke. One of my senior colleague, not a colleague, we go together for talks in different stages. We were together for some time at least. We meet each other. I hear his cassettes and CDs. He's a good speaker in Kerala. A dermatologist. Skin specialist. He went to Himalaya once. He wanted to meet a Swamiji there. Okay. So he went and gave the card to the receptionist, the secretary in that mutt, and asked him, can I get an appointment with the Swamiji, Chief Swamiji? Generally Swamijis are much busier than any executives in the world. They don't entertain. You get, instead of appointment, you get disappointment most of the time. Couldn't meet them. But no, Swamiji is taking class on what? Mind management class. And this doctor was disappointed. He said, okay, no problem, but while I come from Himalaya back, I will again try. Keep this card. So visiting card was given to the administrator in Himalaya. Oh, you are from Kerala. Furthermost, southmost, northmost, right? No? So distance, some consideration is there for people who comes from far. Next, oh, you are a doctor, that too dermatologist. Wait, I will ask Swamiji for an appointment. Doctors have got better preferences. Sometimes, many times. And then what did he do? The administrator went, Swamiji said, call him inside. So the lecture was happening, he went inside. Oh, you are a dermatologist. So you understood why Swamiji gave appointment to, now not that Swamiji gave appointment to doctor, now the doctor has to give appointment to Swamiji because he has got this problem. All the time itching. He has got itching all the places and he starts scratching. Whenever itching is there, people start scratching. And that is why dermatologists are living. Right? No? If you don't scratch on itching, dermatologist will have no job. Okay? So then the doctor said, what you preach, you practice. That is the medicine. Prescription is that. When you feel itching, don't scratch. That is the only treatment for skin diseases. Okay? So the Swamiji who teaches mind management also cannot manage his mind. If he can manage his mind, he will never have this problem. Right, no? Therefore, whatever we preach will not be practicable most of the time. I'll say, don't get angry, be happy, very happy and all that. No? Sometimes my son also comes in my class. And when somebody is getting angry, you see his face, nice Kathakali comes, nose will become reddish, cheeks will start shivering, eyebrow will go up and down, wrinkles will come on forehead. All that is nice scene of getting angry. And then don't say anything, keep watching and enjoy Kathakali. Okay? Just enjoy. I went back home, I started scolding my son. He says, yeah, nice Kathakali on your face, Papa. Enjoy, see. Very easy to say, but very difficult to practice. Mind management, mind control is such where it's very difficult to practice. But then why this class? Why this class? We have lot of informations which are collected. We are social being. The only difference between animal and human being is what? Doctor? One is MBBS, another one is MBBS. Veterinary. That's the only difference. What is the difference between animal and human being? Thinking. We can think, right? No? We can collect information, collect knowledge, and then process it and express it. Then we become dull. That's what happens. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani, Chaitani, Nirnam, Pashunam. Jnanam Naranam, Adhiko Vishesho, Jnane Vihina, Pashubhi Samana. Ahara, you understand? Ahara, Nidra, yeah, it's there, so no problem. Bhayam, too much. Correct, no? Ahara, Nidra, Bhayam, Maithunam. What is Maithunam? Sex. Okay, these three qualities, four qualities. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani, Chaitani, Nirnam, Pashunam. Human being and animal, these four qualities are equal. For some qualities are more for some people. Okay. Jnanam Naranam Adhiko Vishesho. For knowledge is extra for human being. Jnane Bihina Pashubhis Samana. If knowledge is not there, you are equal to an animal. So yesterday, what did you learn? Day before yesterday, what did you learn? Last Saturday, Sunday, what did you learn? If the answer is, I did not learn anything, you just decide which animal you are. Because one animal, you are not a human being. So when you live for long years, how many years you are animal, how many years you are human being? Basic difference between animal and human being is in the way they react to situations. When you get angry, you scold, right? No? When somebody scolds, you may not tell on the street, you can see people scolding each other and say, don't bark like a dog. Right? No? Because when you get angry, when you are in worry, when you are in hurry, when you eat more curry, your breathing rate will change. Your breathing rate will change. It will become more. Is it not? When you are in a hurry, your breathing rate will increase. Why breathing rate increases? When you think more, when your mind works more, when your reactions inside your body becomes more, you need a lot of oxygen. When you want more oxygen, your lungs will start supplying it more. Thinking that more number of times it beats, you will get more oxygen. But really not. And then what will happen? How many times human beings are supposed to breathe? In a minute, how many breathings? 16 to 20 times. Charagan says it is 15 to 18 times. Sri Krishna talks to Arjuna and then teaches how many times you have to breathe. The first medical book, 5147 years back, where Krishna teaches Arjuna how to breathe, breathing practice. Now people teach that breathing practice for 1,000 rupees. One knows 1,000 rupees, another knows 1,000 rupees, together 2,000 rupees. Nice exercise. And chain business. I will teach you, you will teach somebody else, give me some portion from that. You can make money. Now if you breathe 15 to 18 times, you are an animal which is called a human being. If you breathe 40 times, you are an animal called dog. Because dog breathes 40 times. Is it not? Nearly 40 times. And if you breathe 3 times per minute, you will become a crocodile. Because crocodile breathes that much. Don't become breathless, become less breathing. If you breathe less number of times, your lifespan will increase. That's why dog breathes 40 times, it lives 20 years. So if you get angry more, 120 years will become, one Purusha is 120 years as per astrology. All the dasha, if you have to finish, 120 years. But Lord Krishna himself did not live 120 years. 103 and a half years. 106.5 years. Arjuna lived 103.5 years only. The more you get angry, more you get tensed, your lifespan will reduce. Because your mind and body are related. Sharira manaso yoga parasparamanu vrajet adhara adheya bhavena tattajya khadayoriva. Anything you understood? Wonderful. You are in India, so you don't understand Sanskrit. German people will understand better. Sharira manaso yoga. Yoga is mathematics only. Union. They are related. How? As a burden and oil. Shariram is a vessel, oil is mind. You put hot oil into cold burden will get heated up. Vice versa it will happen. Wherever there is a higher potential to lower potential, there will be a transfer of energy. Let it be any energy, there will be a transfer of energy. Similarly, when your body gets heated up, mind will get heated up. You have slight cold or cough, some irritation. Sitting in the class, you will feel sick, uneasy. Right? But assume you are feeling uneasy, but this lecture looks slightly different. Something interesting. You will forget about your cold, no cough, no problem. Even headache will not be there. But after the class, headache will start coming back. But assume you have no problem, the lecture is so boring, then your headache will come. And after the class, headache will go. The interest in the lecture is decided by mind, and body will react accordingly. Will it not? So if it is interesting, you will be able to continue. If it is not interesting, you will start cut short. Any activity is like that. Why you are not able to read concentrated? Because you are not interested. If you are interested, you will keep reading it. Nice cricket match is coming, day and night, 36 hours, no problem, no sleep. Sleepless nights, wonderful. Right, no? Any movie, you will not get sleep. Up to 1 o'clock. But something to study, finished. You will get sleep. That's because you are not interested. So what is basically required? You should have interest, and according to the body, the mind also will start functioning. So to control mind, what is that you should control? Body and mind are related. Very difficult to control mind, therefore control body. Therefore indirectly the mind will get controlled. That's the easiest way. There are many ways. Positive thinking, you can tell all this, but very difficult. How the body have to be managed? Through yoga. When you get angry, mind management is one is when you should not get angry, you should have concentration, all that. You should not get tensed, you should be very peaceful. That's what the mind control, right? No? You take any example. In that, madam, please, we are waiting for you, please. Come forward, take some seat. You want to go away early? Okay, then come in the front. Assume you want to do that. What did I say? When you get angry, when you are worried, when you are in a hurry, what will happen? Your breathing rate is more or less now? It is more now. Now when it is more, assume what is supporting breathing? Lungs. Lungs have to beat more number of times, right? No? That is how it will suck. The lung says, no, yeah, I am not going to breathe for you. I will do as usual only. So casual. What will happen? Will the breathing rate will increase? So you give practice to your lungs. Whenever you get angry also, it will coolly do its job. No problem. There are some people, no? Even though they are asked to do something hurried, they will say, cool, I will do it. Keep waiting. No? What is the problem? Right, no? They will be so casual. Assume you teach your body to react casually. What will happen? Your body will dictate mind and say, keep quiet. Understood, no? So it's an indirect way of controlling the mind. Assume you don't learn how to control your breathing breathing and your mind demands lot of breathing, what will happen? That is what will happen, and then you will be taken to ICU. Heart attack will come. You are in a tension and lot of oxygen is required. It's not able to supply. That's what heart attack, boom, it fails. It's supposed to breathe. Lot of oxygen is required. Boom, it goes. Last breath. Either heart failure or heart attack. Okay. Therefore, if you want to control your mind, you should learn how to breathe properly. Already I have taken breathing how many times? 18 times per minute, multiplied by 60 minutes, multiplied by 24 hours, multiplied by how many years you are living. Now you are teaching me how to breathe or what? It's required. Unknowingly we are breathing, but knowingly you are not breathing. When you get real tension, when you get angry, what you do? Will you not take a deep breath sometime? Peaceful. All of you close your hands like this. Take it up, stretch it well. Stretch it maximum so that this part you will get pain. Then relax it. Take it on side. Hit the next person. No problem. This is the first chance you will get. Okay? And then rub your eyes once. Will you feel relaxed? Will you feel relaxed? Do it whenever you feel. Let it be in the classroom. Let it be in the cinema theater. At least at home when you are studying, when you lose concentration, do this. Take a deep breath. How much you have to breathe, let it not be decided by somebody else. Small kids you can practice, make them to practice breathing practice. I used to take breathing practice classes for small kids, I'll say breathe inside. Unless I hit second time, don't breathe it out, I will say. I will forget sometime, they will go. And how can you hold breath which is not yours? Air is not yours, It belongs to all of us. How can you keep something which is not yours? It's against nature. And so many people will tell, the people who teach us breathing practices wonderfully. You can see in TV they will come. They will say, and your stomach will go inside and then you can take breathe inside and hold it sometime. And the power goes. You hold it, until the power comes. And people will say you are holding oxygen. Do you hold oxygen when you are holding and breathing inside? As soon as it goes inside, it becomes carbon dioxide, because your whole body is toxin. Right, no? But assume your body is not having toxin, you will breathe oxygen, you will breathe out oxygen. It's so clean. You wash a burtan. If it is not dirty, what will happen? You can put pure water. What you will throw out also will become pure water. Assume it's totally dirty, what will happen? But we are so dirty, You should be so clean, pure, so that when you breathe oxygen inside, what you breathe outside is oxygen. If such thing or such people live, I can just do and then press here, fire will come. Because I will push out oxygen. Wherever oxygen content is more, small friction is enough to make fire. That's why great Swamijis can make fire just like this. Like this. I cannot. The day you can make it, you are a Rishi. If somebody is teaching, great Rishis are there, you should ask them, make fire like this, then I will recognize you. Otherwise, you don't have to learn breathing practice. Every dog knows how to breathe. You have seen? The dog, as soon as it gets up from the bed, what they will do? They will stretch their body perfectly well and then just jumps and out. What we will do, we will never breathe. We will breathe only once at the end. Then we will be taken to Benzalalpet, last breath. You should learn how to breathe yourself and breathe as good as you can. Nobody has to tell how you should breathe. But at least you practice yourself how to breathe perfectly well. Okay? If you are a good musician, no extra practice. If you are in teaching profession, no extra practice. Every 1 hour I teach in the Ramakrishna Math, it's a good breathing practice. Because I take breath inside, after every sentence, every punctuation, I am breathing it slowly out. 2 hours class is over. So today, 3 hours of breathing practice is practiced. Should I have to go back home and then do? Not required. Not required. You don't have to practice. Okay? So it becomes so natural to you. one way, good breathing practice will control your mind. Got it inside your heart? Did you get it inside your heart? Inside your brain? Is it difficult to practice? So easy to practice. When you get angry, you want to scold somebody, you ask him, let me do 2 times breathing, then I will scold you. 2 times you take breath, by the time he will go. You will learn how to scold him. And you get ready for breathing. Because if you get scold him, he will also get irritated. He will not be able to control mind, right now? So ask him, I am going to scold you. Breathe 3-4 times. Get ready to. Will you get angry after that? Our Buddha used to tell, when he was a revolutionist in religion. Because Hinduism was here, he started a new religion, right now? Therefore, he is a revolutionist in thinking, he was a different person. And there are a lot of opposition people around him. Everybody will not accept new activities. When he goes for some sessions of lectures, somebody will start stopping him, garawing, not in the recent style, but olden style. Then he will say, please wait, I will come back after 1 hour, you can scold me. Can you scold after 1 hour break? Commercial break and then scolding. You cannot, right? It has to come. You should get somebody. If you don't get whoever gets, you will start scolding. Second option, what did I say? How to control mind? Through body. First method, breathing. Why do people drink water, madam? You finished MBBS? Okay. Anywhere in the syllabus it is being taught? So it's an out of syllabus question. Don't ask out of syllabus question. No? Inside MBBS people doesn't know why people drink water. They will know only for taking tablets people drink water. Reduce toxins. Thinking process will increase. Your consciousness will become better. You will become calm, cool. Right? No? You will become calm, cool. So second option, when you feel angry with somebody, when you are in tension, drink 1 glass of water. If the tension is not reducing, drink another 1 more glass. Continuously drink water and then go to nearby urinal. Your whole pressure will go. Your normal pressure will change into hydraulic pressure. Physics says that you cannot change one energy, you can only transfer from one form to another form. So your normal pressure will go into some other pressure. Drink a lot of water so that you feel cool, calm, cold. Okay? Fill sufficient water. That's next option. Your toxin will reduce. When you get angry, lot of chemical reaction will happen. Adrenaline will start forming. And your acidity will increase. You will become peptic ulcer patient after some time. All that will happen due to your problems and just thinking, unnecessary worry. What will happen? After some time you see that this part of the body will start aching and Jalusil will not work. And in herbo-mineral medicine they will give you magnesium straight. So that alkaline and acidity will get formed. Nothing will work. And doctors will say, don't allow acidity to form, you drink acid. So nice lemon juice you prescribe. Or buttermilk you can prescribe. If it is in Ayurveda, what you will prescribe? Durlabharishtam. Durlabharishtam. Doctors can write down this. Durlabharishtam. That is the prescription for acidity. What will happen? Nothing will work. Because you are not stopping your cause. There is some bad smell around here. You put lot of spray around. What will happen? Will the bad smell will go? You find out what is there and find out the rat and remove it. Don't dig around that place. Only remove the rat. So how do you do this? Yes, find out why you are getting angry. What is the reason? The cause is not what you believe to be the cause. Today my boss scolded me. Can I scold him back? No. So what I will do? Who can I will find out where I can do. I will go back home and start scolding my kids. Because wife you cannot. She will start reacting back. Kids no problem. They cannot do anything. If you cannot scold your boss, scold your subordinates, There is a nice article on saying please. In a lift, the officer does not get a salute from the Shipai is standing there and starts scolding him. The Shipai knows every day this wife scolds him, that is why he is scolding him. So he no problem, sir. Today also you got sufficient. Okay, pour it on me, no problem, I will tolerate. The Shipai will go back home and then scold his wife. Somewhere it will go. It's a chain reaction. You don't know why. There is some uneasiness in you. Somebody should find out why it is. Start interrogating yourself and why I am upset. I feel so happy, There are so many people listening to me, feel so great. Yeah, Shashi Kumar, you are great, You will feel so great. When 10,000 people will listen to us, you see how great. And then go to the bus stop bus, no buses stops. We have become so meager. We will become so upset. Right, We become upset because we are not getting recognized. When you feel recognized, you feel great. When you don't recognize, you will upset. When I am happy, I will start thrilled. And when I am unhappy, I start crying. Lord Krishna says, you cannot do this. If you do this, you are not good. Mind management, mind control is in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 56th sloka or 52nd sloka. 56th sloka, I think. Sthita Prajnavastha. Dukkeshu anudignamana sukheshu vikataspruha bhita raga bhaya krodha sthitatir muniruchyate. Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, don't get upset like this. First psychic patient, mental patient was Arjuna. First psychiatrist doctor was Dr. Krishna. 18 chapters were told. But at the end, Arjuna answered, Krishna, I did not follow anything. Because when I am in tension, no lessons will go inside my brain. Now you tell me what should I do? I will just follow you. That's what Krishna lost. And then after the war, Arjuna goes back to Krishna. You have told me something in that place, Some chapters, some 18 chapters or something you told me. Only 2.5 or 4 hours cassette today. Right, Only 4 hours. Why can't you replay it once again? Please tell me, once again. Lord, you are a stupid fellow. You are not listened to me when you are supposed to hear me. You are not heard. Now you want? Stop doing. Don't listen to all this. Ananda Shastram Bahu Vedidavyam Alpascha Kale Bahuvascha Vigno. Ananda Shastram. There are a lot of Shastram. Lot of Vedas are there. All these if you start learning, then you control your mind. You will not have time to control your mind. You will die before that. You cannot learn all these practices and then start living. You have no time. Alpascha Kalu. Little bit of time only in your life. Lifespan is 67 years. Government of India. Correct, If you live more, it's ex gratia. Bonus is given to you. 67 years. The Purusha was 120 years long back because people have no tension. Now tension is more, therefore you will start reducing. When somebody is in tension, you are going to finish off faster by so on. The oxygen cylinder is given only that. 18 times multiplied by 60, multiplied by 24, multiplied by 365, multiplied by 120. That is the cylinder given to you. But if you finish it faster, there can be gas leakage and then push off faster. Krishna Rama Govinda, early, that is possible. But normal case, that is what. So if you become angry more, your mother becomes angry. You say, oh, please don't reduce your life. If somebody is getting angry, that means they are reducing their life. So, alpascha kale, bahuvascha vigno. There are a lot of problems in your life. You cannot learn all these and practice. So, direct, difficult. All our Vedas tells you to control mind, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And people you will listen how they are chanting Shanti. No, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti is not there inside. How can they produce Shanti outside? What is there inside only will come outside, right? No? What is there inside only will come outside. Therefore, the mind control practice is being taught to priests first. How? Pranapana Vyanodhana Samana Me Shuddhyanta Jodiraham Viraja Vibhatma Bhuyasanga Swaha. Pranapana Vyanodhana Samana Me Shuddhyanta. Pranam, which goes inside, Apanam, which comes outside. Vipanam, which circulates inside. Pranapana, Vyanodhana, Samaname. All that have to be equal. That means you breathe oxygen inside, breathe oxygen outside. Your body have to be so perfect so that you don't get angry. Your words will become so pure, so cool. Your mind will become so cool, so calm. You can see some nice Swamijis. They never get angry. Oh, Ram, Ram. When somebody does mistakes also, Ram, Ram. That's the maximum scolding they know. Right? No? They cannot tolerate something, Ram, Ram. Everything they will say this one. Because they don't know how to say stupid, how to say bloody. All that words will not be there with them. What is there inside only can come out when you get angry also. Then, oxygen is over, water is over, then food. How many of you are non-vegetarian eaters? I also eat, that's why I raise my hand. I don't. No, I will take my hand. Then only people will come out, that's why I raise first. Definitely? Only this much? In Hyderabad? Occasional? Okay, good. Very good. I have a prescription for non-vegetarian eaters, dead body eaters. Because after death you cannot call it as chicken, mutton. After death it has no name, only dead body. Before that it has got a quality, it has got a character, it has got some specific style. Otherwise it is not having a name. So it is dead body. The food what you eat will determine what is your character. What is that subject called? It's called microbiotics. Heard this? Don't take me as a biologist, I am a mathematician. My PhD is in mathematics, okay? Higginbotham's bookshop also you will get. You are what you eat, the title. It's called microbiotics. That's the latest edition. Oldest edition is again Bhagavad Gita. In 15th chapter, Lord Krishna describes people into 3 types. Sattvic, Tamasic and Rajasic. Sattvic people, very calm, cool, they don't get angry, controlled mind. Rajasic people, you know what is Rajasic? Right, no? Rajasic is like really getting irritated, getting angry. Rakshasa Swabhava. You know Rakshasa Swabhava? That is Rajasic. All dead body eaters are Rajasic. Rakshasa Swabhava. Because they are blood drinkers. They drink blood. You don't get a flesh meat without blood inside. How much time it takes to clothe the blood inside? And when the chicken or mutton is chopped, there are a lot of blood inside that, right? And how much time you cook, how much you wash, how much slice you make out of that, the blood will not go out. So what you eat, 80% of the blood you drink. And most of your diseases are blood-borne diseases. Do you agree? Analyze your blood to know what disease you have. When somebody is slapping on your face, won't you get angry? Will not adrenaline will start forming? How many chemical reactions will happen inside your body when you get reacted to somebody scolding, when you are in a hurry, when you are in worry, when you get tensed? At the time of death, how much tension you will have? You don't know, because you never reacted. I have seen my life 2 times, I have just crossed the death. The worry which you will have at the time of death, I know 2 times I have crossed to death. The chemical reactions what you will have cannot be assessed. So the blood contains of lot of toxins, unimaginable toxins will be there. And then you eat that, you drink that, won't you have at least some quality of the tension which that animal suffered during the time? So all the tension which the animal had, some portion you will also have. So most of the dead body eaters will have either concentration problem, constipation problem definitely will be there, kidney will stop functioning, he will say I will stop doing after some time. In the beginning no problem, after some time it will tell no. And so stinking dead body after some time, and will put lot of masala over that and then put nice oil and then make it so smelly so that you can satisfy your 1-inch tongue. But 36 feet the food has to go inside your body. Will it be so happy instance for your body to digest such a dirty, bad smelling fellow? No, never. Probably your tongue will accept it, but beyond that your body will not be happy. and chemical reactions next. And small fish, and people think that fish is vegetarian in Calcutta. Ami Bangla bolchi. The big fish and the small fish. The big fish lives eating smaller fish. And the analysis says when the big fish goes closer to the smaller fish understands this fellow is going to eat me, and it generates a toxin by itself because nature has given a power. And the small fish will have a toxin inside. The big fish understands that this already generated toxin. It will not eat, it goes back. Because if it eats a fish with a toxin, it gets sick. And then how the big fish will eat the smaller fish? By accident from somewhere tough it should catch, with one catch. How do you catch fish? It will start trembling and then dying with all the pain. 64 types of toxins are already identified inside, which will create problem for our body, human body. Most of your skin diseases, breathing trouble, respiratory problems are just because of eating fish. Both are related. Skin disease and respiratory problems are related. Looking at the skin, we will tell whether you have got breathing problem or not. Just check neighbors around you. Doctors, please look at the skin. When respiratory problem is there, it will show on the skin. And they will like eating fish. You just ask them. These are techniques which we will use. Do you eat fish? Yeah. Definitely skin. If you see the skin, you know that fellow likes fish. Next question will be, do you like curd? Curd is also tamasic food, as far as we are concerned. Old, somebody will say, no, I am a pure vegetarian, but I cannot live without a pickle. Pickle is an old food. 1 year back, what is prepared? That is much worse than Rajasic. That is called Tamasic. In Bhagavad Gita, pickle is prescribed as Tamasic. It's a Tamasic food, old food. And you know, when you put lot of mirchi inside, it will start burning, and somewhere you have to burn, no? And that burning will have in your mind. The people who like more mirchi, spicy, they will get angry faster. So your food determines what sort of character you will have. And for you are already unsatisfied with the vegetarian prescription, then I will prescribe non-vegetarian to you. If at all you are eating non-vegetarian, you should eat the best non-vegetarian, the best dead body available in the world. When we go to vegetable market, we will buy the best vegetable, right? No? Similarly, non-vegetarian, the best dead body available in the world you should eat. The best dead body has to be the dead body of the best animal in the world. And which is the best animal in the world? Human being. So you should eat human dead bodies. That's a prescription. Days are not far. And it happened, I was joking like this some 6 years back also in the classes, on my class on how to eat food prescriptions. You know? But then I saw in Indian Express some nice article, a case which happened in Europe, where a person gave an advertisement in internet. If somebody wanted to commit suicide, please send me a mail, I will help you, I will kill you. Why to waste your body? I will eat. And he got nearly 400 and odd answers in few days. A lot of people around in the world who are funny. And he went, selects after an interview, yeah, you are good, your flesh is very good, I will start eating. And he gets them home, cuts piece by piece and cooks together and eats, and the rest at the end he kills and then puts in the refrigerator. Police caught him. And the case was taken to court. There was a trial. After the trial, and he videographs all these processes. And he produced all of them. I said, I killed with his willingness. And the law of the land in that place permits people to die with their permission. In India it's not permitted. Therefore he was set free after 8 hours of trials. So wonderful land, and India also will start passing such a legislation after some time, so people will be able to eat. Or you migrate to that place and then live peacefully. Cannibals are not new. I am a highly polluted. We don't say pure vegetarian. Non-vegetarian, we don't call them pure, because we know they are impure already. So highly polluted non-vegetarian. I was a highly polluted non-vegetarian. I ate dog meat and snake meat. I went to Hong Kong sometime, some 20-22 years back. That time, nice bread sandwich you will get. With all sandwich. You don't know which animal. Any animal, they will mix it together and they will give you a sandwich. So I ate all that. After that only I realized it is very bad. So you should enjoy sometime, okay? Eat maximum and then stop. You have some more time in life to live. Then start giving talk lectures. So your food determines your character. Therefore, your character is the way you react to situations. Therefore, it indirectly tells you what sort of a mind you have. Okay? So I touched upon breathing, drinking, food. Your good company matters. It's not what is internal. External company matters. Assume you are living in a place where scolding, fighting, all that becomes a normal practice. You will also become like that, right? You will start hearing every day bad words. You will also react like this. Where do you learn how to react to situations? From your parents, from your company, from your people around. So your parents will give you a lot of tension. We got a lot of tension. Heard you, what is biorhythm? You know what is biorhythm? Don't know? You don't know? Okay. I am eating same number of idlis every day. Very strict disciplinarian in eating, say. But one day I feel very strong, next day I feel so dull. Why? No answer to this. All biology describes how the brain works. But one day I remember the phone number, next day I don't remember the phone number. No explanation to this. One day I feel so close to my relatives, next day I feel all these are useless. Anyway I am going to die, they are going to die, what is that they are going to give? I don't have to pay visit to them, don't see them, all that. Right now? Why emotionally you fluctuate, why physically you fluctuate, why intellectually you fluctuate, why socially you fluctuate. One day I feel like calling people, talking to people, say hello, next day, not okay. Spiritually fluctuate. Many people will not fluctuate. Whenever there is a exam, people will go. The contract, God, if I get 70%, I will come to it. 60% once. And you take care of it. Right now? Poor God. How many examination hall he has to go? If he miss examination hall, he has to go to valuation center. If he miss valuation center, he has to go to tabulation center. If not there, in the university, some mistake has to happen. No, God is going to help. We will try all that. No use. So, you fluctuate in all this. Emotionally, intellectually, physically, socially, spiritually. Your mind fluctuates. It's not controlled. It always goes up and down. Sometimes you feel, oh, Ramakrishna is great. God is great. Sometimes you feel not great. So this happens to us. Okay? So your mind is not in control. Why physically? Physically, same. Mentally, same. But mind have to pick it up from brain. Then only that becomes reactive. Your whole indriyas are being controlled by mind. Where I have to see, what I should see, what I should process, what I should talk, where I should, how do I move my fingers. All these are controlled by mind, by consciousness. And that mind have to be perfect. Otherwise what will happen? I will see, I will start interpreting, thinking differently. Your mind is not in control. What you see is not what you will analyze. You will analyze it entirely different. All that character is got from parental and from the people whom you are reacting with. Okay? The birthplace matters. 1/3. That is why in astrology we say, assume your Rahu is in Madam Rashi. We know how perturbed your mind will be. Let the Ketu be there. You know what will happen to you. Exactly what we say. Your character can be prescribed. This is what is going to be. It will work. Your mind can be exactly read from your horoscope. It will work. Perfectly it will work. Up to 1/3 only it can be determined. But when 1/3 is determined by the people whom you are interacting with. Your education, your people interaction, your lifestyle, all that will dictate 1/3 of your life. 1/3 is your own karma. The way you want it to be, you decide I am going to be. You can be in the worst place. Take birth in the worst place, worst family, and live in a worst situation. But if you decide to be good, 1/3, you can become better. That's why we say 30 mukkodi, 33 crores of gods are there. Right now? Kodi doesn't mean number, crore. Kodi in mathematics means percentage. 33% God is there in you. 33% Rakshasa is there in you. 33% human nature is there in us. It's up to you to react, increase, reduce your strength as being a human being, being a Rakshasa, or being a godly nature person. So if you want to improve in the sattvic fashion, then you become so closer to God. If you are so closer to Rakshasa, you will go very far from God. So sattvic, very cool, calm. What is the godly nature? Ena kena prakarena yasya kasyavi dehinaha sandosham janayat pratna tadevam ishvara pujanam. This is not in Bhagavad Gita. This is there in Amarakosha. Ena kena prakarena yasya kasyavi dehina. Somehow, some people, everywhere, wherever people are around, wherever you reach, try to make people happy. And such people are closer to God. They are doing puja to God. Udyamam sahasam dhairyam buddhi shakti parakramam shadhede yatra vartande devam tatra prakashayat. Udyamam, entrepreneurship, jump into action. Udyamam, entrepreneurship. Sahasam, jump into action. Dhairyam, those who have, they will understand. Those who don't have also will understand what is dhairyam. Udyamam, sahasam, dhairyam. Next one also. Buddhi. If you have, you know. If you don't have, also you know. Shakti. Parakramam. Parakramam is when I am moving, if somebody shows the legs like this to make me fall, I will just kick her and go, or kick him and go. I will not leave. Any blocks in my way, I will not leave. Make my way clear all the place where I go. If I decided to do it. These qualities, wherever is there, God will be there. Your mind should be strong enough, then God will come. And people will start going to God when they don't have all these qualities. God will disappear from that place. God will not stay in such places. God will come only when people are happy. Okay? So, your mind, your attitude determines what you are. And there is nothing called fate. Nothing called karma which is imposed on you. People will say, I could have taken birth in a nice family. I could have become Sonia Gandhi's son. By now I could have become Prime Minister of India. All these are useless. I am now what I am. My producer has produced me. This is the product. Now I have to sell me. What can I do? I can tell my education is very bad. I got educated in a small village, normal classroom, where classes are not even divided by wall. The teacher knows this is the peripheral boundary, that is the next boundary. Whatever they teach also we will learn. Right? In such classes. We can say that if I would have been in best school, if I would have been in America, I would have been wonderful. All this is useless. You cannot tell all this. Right now you are in Hyderabad. You have to live in this world. Now what can be done? We have two people in Mahabharata. One is Dharmaputra and another one is Duryodhana. They are the people who fight, right now. Dharmaputra and Duryodhana. Dharmaputra stands for Dharma and Duryodhana stands for Adharma. They took birth in the same family. They studied in the same class. Same guru, no? Professor was same. What was the difference? Dharmaputra had Lord Krishna in his company, whereas Duryodhana had Shakuni. So don't have company with Shakuni. If you have company with Shakuni, you will not be able to control your mind. How do you know? Because in Mahabharata itself, Duryodhana's mother, who is that? Gandhari, blind lady. Blind lady, no? Husband was blind, so she also became blind. Very bad. When husband is blind, you should open your eyes. That's what is stupid. Both husband and wife is blind, kids will become bad. That is first lesson from Mahabharata. Okay? So parents are blind, kids will become bad. They will do whatever they like. And they will get company with bad people. Right, no? And another lesson from Mahabharata is, Shakuni is from which place? Gandhar Naresh, that you heard. Gandhar is where? Kandahar. Gandhar new name is Kandahar. Kandahar is in Afghanistan. So that means don't have company with Afghanistan people. Even today, Afghanistan people are bad, no? You see, 5,146 years over. Even now, Afghanistan people are bad. So if you have bad company, you will become bad. Gandhari calls Duryodhana, and in Mahabharata there is a question which is asked to him, why my son, why you are becoming like this? Why can't you be a good boy? You see your cousin brother is so nice, well behaved, everybody likes them. Then Duryodhana gives an answer, that is the lesson for mind control. Why I became like this? Because I am not able to control my mind. That is the answer which he gives. What is the answer? Janami dharmam. Mother, I know what is dharmam. Nacha me pravritti. I am not able to do that. So wonderful, no? I know what is to be done. I am not able to do that. Why? Mind control. You will learn, but you are not able to do that. You know this is the one, what I have to do, what I want. I know what is not to be done. Janami adharmam. Nacha me nivritti. I am not able to stop doing it. I am keep on doing bad things only in my life. Why? Kena api kamena hridistitena yatha niyuktosi tatha karomi. Kena api kamena hridistitena. Desire has swollen my heart. My mind has been swollen by desire, agraham. You should have agraham. But if it is not controlled, the agraham will swallow your manas. Kenapi kamena, kamam you know. Hridistitena, hridayam is mind. Kenapi kamena hridistitena yatha yuktosi tatha karomi. So my desire just swallowed my mind and I am not able to get out of that. I am not able to control my mind. So never have undue desires in your life. If you have undue desires in your life, you cannot control your mind. Let it be either physical, emotional, spiritual, sexual, social, financial, initial. You cannot. Okay? Keep changing. When your mind goes somewhere, cut. How the movie will edit and cut and to make a good movie, right? So cut. Am I going right path? Do I have to review my way? Okay? You cannot be positive all the time. You may go negative. Doesn't matter. Even rishis, munis, you have seen them. They just go out sometimes. But they realize, oh, I have gone back. No, they will come back again. It's not that easy to become perfect. Because within us, God has given 30% Rakshasa. Whenever that body comes, you feel like eating because 30% is there. Right? No? Whenever 30% is there, godly nature, that is why you are sitting here, suffering me. Otherwise you will start quitting this place and say, what is that you are telling? Who you are to teach me? Why did you come to Ramakrishna Math? Just because the 30% he has given inside you. And 30% human. No problem. I will live, I will be like this. Who are you to say? I will hear this. That is because 30% I have. I will eat this because 30% I am there. No. You will start justifying. You will start playing around this. Okay? So this is the lesson which I have to tell you. I am very happy that you have not seen your watch. Why? You don't have watch. Cell phone. So you have some time for asking questions if you are interested.